Alright guys, I got my San Diego, California king snake right here. She just came out of a nice shed. Her name is Pharaoh, and it's time for her to eat. So I took her out of her terrarium, and we're gonna put her into this bucket because I find it better. As snakes get bigger, you don't want them to get used to eating in their terrarium because they'll associate your hand with food. So this is we're feeding her little pinkies. The furries are a little too big for her, but she'll get it right away and turn it around. So let's see. Is she hungry? Nope. Maybe she's not hungry. I figured she would be. There she goes. I like how they shake their tail like a rattlesnake when they're eating. She's actually going to eat 3 pinkies today. She'll gobble this guy up really fast. I really don't know how old she is. I bought her from the pet store. She's about a good about 2 foot. I try not to talk so much when they're eating. It kind of freaks them out. So I'm just being quiet. And these are frozen thawed pinkies. She's been eating frozen thawed very well. The good thing about king snakes is they're very good eaters. They almost never refuse food. even when she was in shed, I fed her right after she came out of the blue portion. So she ate that pretty fast. We're about 4 minutes in. She's almost ready for the little furries. But I think they're a little too big. I gave her one and she kind of struggled to get it down. But she'll eat 3 of these pinkies, no problem. Almost down with the tail. There she goes. She's swallowing it. I'll let her push it down a little bit before I give her the next one. And she's already ready for the next one. See, she knows. I'll push it down a little bit. And she's ready. So I like to get these pinkies. I have them in warm water right now. I like to get them by the back and clamp onto them so the head is positioned correctly. And then I'll just bring it over. And she starts shaking her tail. Oh. Oh, she takes it pretty good. There we go. It took her a minute, but she got it. I think this white bucket might not be the best thing to feed her in. The light reflects off of it weird. It's just a 2-gallon sauerkraut bucket that I had got for my job. Maybe I'll use a shoebox or something. I was using the shoebox before, but I figured this would be better. It's almost like the shadows freak her out a little bit. And she'll eat this one pretty quick too. She's already got half of it down. Some people say to leave the pinkies in the packages and just put the whole package in. I've realized that putting them in the warm water allows her to get them down a little faster. And she got this one pretty fast. When I'm done feeding her, instead of picking the whole bucket or picking her up out of the bucket, I take the lid off her terrarium and I set the bucket in sideways. So that way I'm not handling her too much after eating such a large meal. I don't want to make her regurgitate it. Usually she's good for me to hold probably about 7 or 8 hours after she eats it. So tomorrow I can probably pick her up. I won't pick her up for the rest of the night though. I don't want her to regurgitate. I do want her to get... Alright, she's ready for the next one. It's like she counts them, she knows. So we'll bring this one in. Bring it down low for her. There you go. Yep, she eats 3 nice sized pinkies. And then she's good and full. And she'll be good for... Usually I feed her 3 And then about 4 days later, I'll feed her one. And then 4 days after that, I give her 3 more. As soon as her head gets a little bit bigger, we'll switch to fuzzies. But last time I gave her fuzzy, she had a hard time eating it. It took her maybe about 6-7 minutes to get that done. These are only taking her about 2 to 3 minutes. And she'll be good. Such a beautiful snake. Well, guys, that's it. I just figured I would show you my snake eating. Until next time. There we go.